Hey everybody, good morning, good Saturday morning to you. This is ABC. No, happy Saturday morning to you. Hope you guys are well. It's a little gloomy here. Where's my stylus? It's in my pocket. I got a whole box of them. That's why you guys always get styluses. They're not cheap either. These things, they're disposable ones, but they're not cheap. What am I going to do? I'm going to go share out since I think that this platform has me shadowed. So I'm going to go share out. Not that that's going to do any good, because if they don't want to show your content, they're not going to. Oh, oops, hit the wrong person. No. Where's Lemos Crystals? Yeah, I need to know my little peepees are watching. Oh, you know what? It's so funny. I love having short hair. It's so easy to like get ready to jump on a live feed because you just throw water in it. It looks somewhat. Anyway, I'm losing my hair. I'm getting old. But I thought I would just jump on to do some coffee talk on my favorite platform, Facebook, who hasn't been so kind to me. But that's okay, Facebook. I forgive you. I love you. I'm not even writing descriptions, which I should be. They always say to write 7 to 11 things before you share. And it's also now one of the other things that it's doing is it's making me share one thing at a time. One thing at a time. One at a time. So we're going to have some coffee talk. We're going to sit and chill, maybe do a vibe session. Hey, Renee, how are ya? Welcome. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Please share out, guys. If you would, if you care, please share. Because right now, the powers that be have me in a shadow. And I guess that's the best way to put it. I'm going to have this one on just in case. I just got off doing a beautiful, fun, amazing little live 39 minutes or something like that on YouTube. I don't know if it was 39, 30 something. I introduced them to Leonard, the Lobby Lizard. And I encourage them to join the group Lobby Lizard on Facebook and join us in naming the squirrel, who we're now naming. And I explained that to them. Yeah, so everybody knows that I'm completely sane over there in the YouTube land. I had a couple people subscribe and a couple people like the video. So it was really encouraging for me. It made me feel good. Anyway, I thought I would just jump on to do some coffee talk. Of course, in order to do that, you need feedback from other people. So if you are being a Lobby Lizard, come in and at least say hi so that I have some content to do coffee talk. Otherwise, this is just going to be me speaking to myself, and I don't want to do that. I already know that the FB has a shadow on me, and you guys know what that means, right? So, because my content's totally not being seen, hardly at all. When I would post something on with my, this profile, my personal, it would blow. I mean, I would comment after comment, and one way or another, somebody would say something somehow. Now it's nothing. It's like crickets. It's like one person hits a smiley emoji in like an hour. And I'm like, okay, yeah, nobody saw that. And this is good content. Like, I try to put out good content. So if you're a content creator, you want to have content. You want to have something to put out. Hey, David, how are you, brother? How are you? I saw that you were live yesterday. I did not come into your live. I'm so sorry. I think I might have shared it. Sometimes I share from outside the live. I don't go in, sometimes people's lives, but I do share. But you know I love you, David. You know you're my good friend. And hey, thank you for making that audio recording for me because I don't know how to do it. My mouth is dry from my medication, so I have to take a quick drink. Yeah, thank you for the doing the audio recording for me. I really appreciate that. I'm just jumping on for a little bit to say hello on what is my favorite platform still. I hope that it will be that way. And I also want to let people know who are followers and or patrons of Lemos Crystals that we are continuing on. Nothing's changing, but we are taking we're changing courses a little bit. So we'll still be selling crystals and specimens and fossils and all that good stuff, but we're going to be changing course a little bit and leaning into like our essential oils, our sprays, our candles. Our candles actually have complementary sprays. So we purchase them from the vendor. So the vendor makes these are all natural. I'm not going to say 100%, I don't know. I know they're non-toxic. I'm a big tree hugger, so I know about these people. I know their company. I know their products, their ingredient list. Everything is safe, clean burning, great candles. So we're carrying the candles, but we're also carrying the accompanying sprays. I just got off YouTube, and I didn't bring the jar in. We do now have the 12-ounce jars. Those are $32. They burn for 60 plus hours though, and they're clean burning. And as long as you trim the wick after you blow them out or you put them out, trim the wick to 1/4 of an inch, your candles will last a lot longer, and they will really do good by you. The small ones here are 5.5 ounces, and they are $18. So if anybody's interested, of course, there will be sales, I'm sure, in the future. I think a lot of sellers are going to be doing sales. So let's have some coffee talk. That's a good topic of conversation. So how's everybody doing out there? How's everybody in the sales world doing? Is everybody seeing it? Oh, thanks, David. Sorry, I'm not looking down on the comments very much. Thank you. It's always good to see you live too. I love you, man. You know that. Hi, Laura. How are you? Hey, Laura, I saw you just resubscribed to me. How did you do that? I thought that was one of the things thought they took away from me as I was in the shadow of the ban over on, where we're on right now. I can't believe I see the number 7 up there. Honestly, that's why please share if you will. But we're just having some coffee talk. What's up, man? Great day today. We both woke up, buddy. Amen, Eric. Thank you. Hey, there you go. That's the spirit, right? We woke up this morning. We should praise God and thank God, or whomever it is that you give your thanks and appreciation to, whether it's your spirit guides, your angels, whatever it is. I'm friends with everybody. I'm a Christian. I'm very out about being a Christian, but I don't judge anyone. I love everybody the same, regardless of your beliefs, your opinions, or whatever. So I hope everybody's doing well. Slow, says Renee. Yeah, sales have been very slow. I see a couple of my other friends coming in. I just want people to know that I will never say hello to you first, because some people do like to watch incognito and they don't want to be recognized and or what's that called? Greeted. They don't want to be greeted. So I just want you to know that. I love you and I miss you, my friend from Stark DD. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Nina. How are you? Good morning. You're the beautiful one. What are you talking about? I'm losing teeth over here. I'm not even going to show you. I'm trying not to even, I don't know. Now I brought attention to it. Too late, right? And I have to have a drink here because my medications make my mouth dry, which is really, and my dentist said that's the main reason why. So I don't have horrible hygiene, but I will admit, honestly, I hardly ever flossed. Come on, guys, be honest. How many of you guys floss every day? Twice a day, too, like you're supposed to. How many of you do? I would say there are less than 10% of the people that are either watching this video now or will be watching this video that floss 2 times a day. Less than 10%. And that's if this video even reaches 100, which I doubt it'll reach 12. It says 9 up at the top. But with the way that this platform doesn't like me, oh well. I had a friend of mine, he said, Peter, what's your problem? You get on there and you keep slamming. And I'm like, I'm not slamming them. I'm telling the truth. They're doing everything they can that they don't push my content. They don't do, and for my patrons, for people who shop with us with Lemos Crystals, drinking coffee. Cheers. Coffee. Cheers. I do have coffee behind me, but this is a mug. So cheers to you, Mina. Hi, Suzanne. I hope you guys are fine. Big crowd. Clap for everybody. Yes, we got the crowd. We have I didn't say we have the clap. We have the clap machine. And we have our cha-ching when we do our giveaways. Right? We all love to hear that sound when we do our giveaways. We have that sound ready, and this is our little area. So, but yeah, getting back to what I was saying before, because I am extremely ADD. And I do want to talk about the sales and how things are going, because things are really slow for everybody. And it's such a shame. It's everything. I think there's a lot of fear right now. And, let's face it, you can't eat crystals, but on the other hand, there are a lot of enthusiasts and there's a lot of people with really beautiful items. David being one of them, I think the best specimen seller out there. of any specimen sellers. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone else, but he has an eye of a hawk when it comes to picking out just the right products. Justin Fox is a great seller from Blue Flocks, Crystals, and Gemstones. I mean, I've seen Mina's live feeds. Mina, you have some amazing things, and I love the way you do your little Tarot Tuesdays and stuff like that. Again, that's not something that I'm into, but it's not my place to judge, and it's okay. It's all right. It's okay for us to be different. It's okay for us to have differences of opinions. It's okay for us to disagree. And if the world could learn to be okay to agree to disagree, what a nice, much better place we would live in. Wouldn't it be so much nicer? Look at today, for example. June 14th. What is today? Look how divided we are. And this is how we fall. We don't fall when we're together and united, but we will fall when we're divided. And that's my fear for the United States of America. And I had a friend who told me not to talk about politics either. So see, no matter what you do, you get screwed. I don't know how to say that in a nice way. Good morning, my Judy Grounds. Judy, on my YouTube channel, I have videos up there, and I every time I forget something, I flip them and show them that Lennox little snowflake you bought me, which I love, that little snowflake thing. Eric, sorry, your comment went by. I keep telling the debt collectors that I can pay in rocks. They won't listen. I love it. That's a great one, Eric. That's awesome. You're welcome, David, man. It's the truth. I wouldn't say that just to obviously that's what I really believe. You are the best specimen seller that I know. I stopped doing lives for a while, but I have to get 9 to 5 to. I know, Laura, you have a lot. I saw that you resubscribed though, and they took that away from me. So I don't understand. Like my account, literally, if this gets cut off, I didn't do it. But my account, when I go into my personal account, I guess I could show you this on this other phone right here. It says your account is at risk of being suspended with a little red warning sign. That's what it says. And then whenever I go to deal with the issue or ask them what the problem is, crickets, nothing. They give me a bunch of links to go to read. Okay, I can read that all I want. Well, how's that going to help me? And then do this, follow up, do this. No, you know what? This is a multi-billion-dollar company. Get some damn people on the freaking phone that somebody can call some 1-800 numbers is what we need. That's what we need, because this could be easily rectified. But what's going to end up happening is Peter's going to be going bye-byes, and not by my own choice. That's why I'm exploring different social medias. That's why I'm going to YouTube. I like YouTube a lot. I didn't think I would like it, but I do love it. They gave me the same one I was selling. Oh, yep. They told me the same thing, Eric. Same thing. I'm not even going to say that. Because if I even say it on here, literally explaining to people how to use assistance to lessen the cost of said items, that's what I got. Exactly, Eric. Exactly. Yes, it's been very slow. Yep. And so sales have been slow, and I know that a lot is going on. This is like a vibe session today. So there's going to be no sales. I might plug myself a little bit, but no sales. We've had literally, I'm not kidding, in 6 days, maybe 3 sales. And that's partially my fault because I'm not getting on there and going hardcore like some of these sellers and going live as much as I should be. But I look at it like this. Here's what's discouraging. This is the platform. This is my home. This is the one I prefer. And if I go live on here and it's not being seen, what's the sense? What's the sense going live if they're not pushing me out in the algorithms? Because even right now, you guys can all share me. Share me as many groups as you want. Doesn't matter. If they don't want me to be seen, that share of yours goes into the trash can. You know how it works, right? So it doesn't matter. So my true friends that are on here, which I consider most of you my true friends, right? Or all of you. I can at least voice my opinion while I'm still alive. And I'm not saying that literally, Mr. Facebook. Nope, I'm not saying that literally. I'm sorry for even saying your name to set off the AI. But look, it is what it is, right? Let's face facts. It is what it is. And I'm at the point where I almost wonder if they do this on purpose. Like, I'm at the point where I really don't care. Like, I'm like at the point where I'm like, I used to care, and I love this platform so much. I love my friends. I love interacting. I love posting things. I like commenting. I like being social. This is my social life because I'm a loser. I guess I can call myself a loser, right? That's not harassment or bullying. And I know I'm saying a bunch of hot words, but whatever. Are you doing lives on YouTube? Yes, Judy, I am. So check me out on YouTube. I do have it on my profile, as long as that, so you guys can go to my profile on Facebook, and I have the link to my YouTube. It's just Peter Lemos. You can just search me as Peter Lemos, and it comes up. And I do a lot of plugging for the company. And I also do informational videos. So there's some really cool stuff. What we did this morning, we had a cool vibe in there. It was so great. But you know what? Yesterday, I know it's ridiculous, right, Eric? I know, crazy, right? So yesterday, not yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday, somebody said, I cannot say what they said at all, or I know I'll be goodbye, bye. They said something to me very defamatory. And that was the first time this has ever happened. And I'm gonna let you figure it out, okay? Children on a playground. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. Somebody made a comment on my live feed on YouTube saying that I resembled one that goes on the swing set. Okay. And I said, wow. I said, I went straight to anger. My mind went straight to anger. I'll get back to. I see you guys are commenting. We'll have coffee talk. I'll go back and I'll scroll back through. But my mind went straight to anger. Like, how dare they? How dare you? You can call me Mickey Mouse. You could call me Uncle Sam. You could make fun of my nose or my eyes or my big ears or my messed up teeth or my cross or my shirt or what. Do what you want. And if it makes you laugh, great. I'm not kicking you out. Stay in here and have some fun with me. Go ahead. Poke fun. If that makes you happy, if it makes you happy to put someone else down, by all means, get your jollies, however you want to do it. But that was one thing to me that crossed the line. And that was the first time that had happened to me. So what I did is I said, oh, I don't even know if it was a male or female because it was just a blank profile with a letter. This was on YouTube. So I said, I don't understand this platform very well, but I hit the screen and it came up and it said, mute person, hide from live, put in timeout. It didn't give me the option to block. I couldn't block this person. So I hit, first I reported them. First it gave you the option to report. I reported as that to me, I don't report. I'm not a reporter. That to me will constitute reporting. So if you just heard earlier what I said happened and you put 2 and 2 together, I will report something like that because that is absolutely insane to insinuate that somebody plays on the swing set. Okay. So yeah, I reported and then I hit the thing. It says, put in timeout. And it says, you have put, I think the letter was R, a purple blank with R on YouTube, whatever the person's profile was, whatever. And it said, you have muted R for 436,000 minutes. I was like, what? I was like, they don't transfer that into days? Like, seriously? Like, are you kidding me? But so whatever I did, that person will definitely be coming back, I'm sure. Because that's what they do if they don't get kicked off, which someone like that deserves to get kicked off. Someone like me does not. Someone like me does not. Someone who truly has a good heart, who loves, who does nothing, and what I was accused of was not intentional, and there's no way, and I've appealed it 3 times, now it's at the oversight board, and on I can go, but I'm not even going to go there. I'm going to go back and read all these comments. My goodness, we're all having coffee talk amongst yourselves. And Eric, exactly, that's exactly what it was. I wanted to see if the cost updated since I'm in the original price. No, I don't think so. If you resubscribe, it's the same price, but I didn't know I could get subscribers. That's one of the things they took away. They took away my monetization. I cannot be monetized. I was making money going live on Facebook. selling and creating content. They took that away. They took away my subscribers. They can't subscribe to me now. Or if they do, they can't go in my group. Laura, you might have been able to because you subscribed, I think, and unsubscribed, either intentionally or unintentionally, like with credit card or whatever, I understand. And when you come back in, you should be able to come back at the same price. But I can't believe that. When I saw that you were subscribed, I was like, wow. I was like, because that was one of the things they took away. Yes, I'm doing live on Facebook. I know, it's ridiculous, Eric. I agree with you so much. Maybe I should stay away from Amber. Oh, yeah, I've heard about that too, David. Yeah, somebody else said that too. Apparently that's an issue too, and I don't know much about it. If any of you guys do, please expound on that if you can, but I don't want you to get in trouble. But your friends will follow you wherever you go. Hi, Terry. Terry Kaner, are you a new friend, or are you a new friend, Terry? I like you. You're nice. And you're right. Your friends should you think they would follow you wherever you go. However, once you have a following on a certain platform, it's kind of hard because people they get comfortable. I'm comfortable with Facebook. I just have to learn now to get comfortable with another platform before they X me out. I made a mistake. It's not right back to rough. Oh, okay, Mina. Awesome. I'm glad that you posted that in here. That's great. Because I think a lot of people will see this video. There's certain ones that we do that I feel like not many will see, but I think that there are some that Penny will see. And I am being very candid today. And I know my friend is probably being a lobby lizard right now and watching from the outside who keeps telling me not to use hot words and to be careful and da-da-da. I am. But I'm also going to be myself. I am honest. I am genuine. I'm sincere. I have a good heart, and I don't lie. So if that's the kind of people they don't want on their site, perhaps I shouldn't be here. I don't know. I'll have to turn notifications for you. Yeah. Turn the YouTube notifications on. I will be live on there. I was using AI algorithms for FB. I learned that this during the 120 seconds of your live stream creates the outcome. Yes. Yeah, Eric, you are very smart. Hey, by the way, you look sharp in that tuxedo, or that, I saw you in that, suit. You look good, man. It's true, too, and it could take up to 40 minutes, just for you guys who do live feeds. If you're a seller or otherwise, or creator, it could take up to 40 minutes for them to push you out there. So don't get discouraged. Try to talk a little bit, and maybe do some dialogue before you start your sales, just to buy yourself a little time. I love you, Judy. I agree with that's horrible. Absolutely. And hello. And again, I will not say hello to you unless you say hello first. I know some people like to stay incognito. So hello to my beautiful, precious friend who just came in. Absolutely. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Beautiful Lisa Hip made a beautiful song for Snowflake and I. That was so sweet of her. That's just 1950s thoughts. Good morning, Heidi. How are you? There she is. I'm reading you. I can't. If I scroll on this phone, it scrolls all the way to the bottom. So I can't scroll on the phone that I'm live on. My beautiful Mary Lou. How are you, precious Mary Lou? Nice to see you. Terry Kaner. Thank you. Or Canner. Is it Canner or Kaner? Thank you for being here. You look like you're a new friend. And if not, then it's probably my ADD or mental illness or something like that that's messing me up. I apologize. I'm very out about mental illness, too. That's another thing. I think people need to be, because there's such a stigma. And if we sit there and we act, if we're in the closet about having mental illness, then what it does is it creates more problems, right? Instead of people like me that people know in the community and says, wow, Peter Lemos admitted that he had ADHD, that he's bipolar, that I have double PTSD. It's okay to admit that. And again, I am not a physician. I'm speaking of my own personal self, only me, making that clear to the powers that be on the grand book. Good morning, Amy. How are you? Hi, Judy again. Yes. So just talk amongst yourselves. Have a good time. I hope everybody's doing well. And yeah, I just jumped on because honestly, I don't know if this will be one of my last times, my last feeds on here or not. I don't know what's going on. I'm as confused as everybody else. I have no idea. I wish that a representative of Facebook would watch this video or would listen to me and listen to my plea. And look, I'm not trying to start trouble. I'm not trying to stir up trouble. I'm not trying to get a bunch of people in here to bash this app. I love Facebook. It's my favorite app. But if you force the good people that have no harmful intentions away, you're going to be stuck with the shitty people. It's logic. Am I not right? Or am I? If you do push those people away, you're going to be stuck with a crowd of people that you may not like. And there's all kinds of conspiracy theories going on around here. Hi, Sherry. If I forgot it or didn't say hi to you guys, please know that I love you. And I always have to use another phone because this phone doesn't scroll right. I'm getting back to work this morning, but I just want to, hey, thanks, Eric. Thanks for dropping by, and thank you for being a new friend. Good luck to you. Check out Eric Grinnell. He's a good seller, too. An amazing seller. Matter of fact, Eric, if you're still here, somebody told me you're an OG. Somebody gave you a big, huge, compliment. Someone said Eric is one of the first ever to go live on the FB. And so hats off to you, man, and good luck to you. I've heard a few great compliments I've heard some bad things about you too, but I'll leave those off. Just kidding. I'm playing. See, I smile. You can see that tooth that fell out. Oh my gosh, it's so embarrassing, but I don't care. Here's Leonard the Lobby Lizard. Make sure you join. Now I'm going to do some plugs. Make sure you join the group Lobby Lizard. Guys, it's a lot of fun. We're naming each of Leonard's friends. And it's no money. You don't have to pay anything to do this. Join Lobby Lizard. It's a great group, and it's a lot of fun. And we share our lives into there, too. Eric's still here. 12 years and counting. Awesome. That's awesome, Eric. 12 years and counting. You should be proud of yourself. And you know what? You're a trendsetter. Because the person that I heard this from is a very prolific seller. So I got this news not from somebody who just started selling yesterday. I got this news from somebody who's been selling for a long while and busting their butt. And someone who's done very good for himself. So congratulations to you, Eric, sir. Hats off to you. I bought from Eric a long time ago. He's definitely an OG. Good prices and products. Amen. That's awesome. I've Lobby Lizard on a few of your feeds, Eric. And I don't know if you know what Lobby Lizard means, but Lobby Lizard means when you're watching from the outside and you don't come into the feed. I Lobby Lizard a little bit on David's feed yesterday, but it was only a few seconds. Because David, I consider David one of my closest friends. So, I don't do that too much with my close friends. I just see what's going on, how things are going, and I move on my way. Unfortunately, Amy, you too. Amy is a great seller too. Amy Boritz. Make sure you check her out. But again, me keeping it real and being honest, I have a certain amount of people that I'm no longer connected with in Amy's feeds and even some in David's feeds. So I don't really go in there very often because and Amy has an admin that I have disconnected with. I'm just going to put it like that. So but I'm not putting anyone down. I'm not saying anything bad. I wish everyone love and light. As a matter of fact, Amy's admin was the one who named Leonard. So I give her hats off to her. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not going to give names, but thank you because you named Lobby Lizard. And it's funny because we have our real logo. Our official logo is this. This is going to be backwards, but it's Lemos crystals with a snowflake. And the reason for the snowflake, if you don't know, Eric, you might not know, is this little thing right here. This little girl. She died. That was my soulmate in life. She died on November 17th, 2024. So people say, what the heck does he have a snowflake for as his logo? Well, that's exactly why. Because I lost my little girl. So that's the reason for that. But the person, what I was trying to get to was the person who created our official logo, and I officially own it, because we did a contest and that person won something for it. I'm also not connected with them either. So it's kind of weird. It's like the person that created the official logo for Lemos Crystals and I am no longer connected. And the person who named Leonard, the Lobby Lizard, and I are no longer connected. It is what it is, right? Hey, everybody. Hi. Again, I'm not going to say hi to anybody unless they say hi first. I know some of you guys like to be incognito, but welcome in, you guys, you too. I love you guys, you too, very much. I'm sorry anybody heard it happens, but honestly, man, you're the... Oop, I missed that comment. What's that? Oh, for any bad you've heard. Oh, you know what, Eric? Look, the thing is, this is what I think. If you're still here, I know you're busy. We're all going to get bad. Everybody's going to get like bad at some point. I don't care who you are. I mean, I'm not trying to be too much of a big mouth, but someone like David Heeman, right? Nicest guy in the entire universe. Can't say, I couldn't think of a bad thing to say about the guy. That's how good of a soul he is. I still have the picture of him being baptized on my phone. The video, and I love it. I'm glad that I have it saved, and I hope that doesn't creep you out, David. But no matter how kind you are, how great you are, how perfect you are, you're going to be persecuted sometime, somehow, in some way. Look at Jesus Christ. And again, it doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not. Let's just use it as an example, whether you believe or not believe, right? Because I am a Christian. He told the truth. And because he told the truth, and he spoke the truth, and he spoke with love, and he spoke with care, he was killed for it. He was crucified for it. Crucified for telling the truth. So, again, I'm not here to stir up trouble with this platform. I'm here to plea with this platform and say, please give me a chance, or please let me know what I'm doing. Because I know what you're doing. This isn't my first rodeo with you. My last account was disabled for being a fake account. Then they asked for documentation. I provided a driver's license, a birth certificate, and a passport, and they kept it. The decision came back as disabled for being a fake account. The first account, totally my fault. I totally messed up. I will own that all day long. My second account, I did nothing. Nothing wrong. So I don't know if there was a group of people who hate me that were reporting the heck out of me or what happened, but it got disabled for being a fake account. How that happens, I don't know. And I'm at the point where it doesn't really matter at this point. So whether this video is being seen, whether it's duplicated, whether they block it right after it's over so no one else can see it, or whatever it is that they do. I don't know if they do that or not. I'm not claiming they do, but if that happens, you know, at least maybe a couple people have heard and understand. And if something happens to my account, I will never close this Facebook account. I will never close my business account. I've been restricted from being monetized. I've been restricted from having stars thrown on this account. You can't throw me stars right now. You used to be able to. I used to make money from people throwing stars. Hi, Gina. Oh my gosh. Gina, I saw you and you scrolled up. What did you say? Oh my gosh, Gina's here. Gina's one of my girls. I love Gina. What is she? I just caught that when she said hi to Amy. Okay. So I missed that part. So I know, my friend is lobby lizarding because he's, I'm messaging him right now. Watch, I'm going to say everyone's there. Is here. Now I'm probably being a little immature. But I know for a fact because he's the lobby lizard king. But I didn't say anybody's name. So you guys don't know who I'm talking about. I could be talking about a million males or females out there. So, you know, whatever. But it's so great that you guys, and it's so nice to see you guys talking amongst yourselves. Hi, Lee. I can say hi because you said hello first. We see you. Thank you, brother. You're welcome, David. Well, it's the truth, you know, and that's all you're going to get from me. And the thing is this is why some people don't like me, because sometimes when I say the truth, it's something they don't want to hear. And Eric was just giving an example of that, right? Eric Grinnell. Eric's a great guy. He seems like a very, very good man. I subscribe to Eric without even knowing him, because I wanted to help out with his situation that he's going through. So that's the least I could do. And I would encourage you to subscribe to him. He has a son who is going through some stuff right now, which is really none of my business to tell, so I'm not. But I think some of the reason why this flack comes back at me is because I am honest and I am bold. And maybe I should shut up. Maybe I should. Maybe I do stick my foot in my mouth too much. Maybe I do say too much. Maybe I should watch myself. But I believe in, and I have respect for people who are candid. I always have. I don't have respect for people who hide in the closet and lobby lizard. I don't have respect for that. A lobby lizard is a kind, loving way of saying sneaky. That's what it really means. It means you watch from the outside. You won't come in because you either have a sense of entitlement or you think that you're better than other people. Typically. Unless you're just doing it just to see what's going on and you're busy and whatever. That's different. Some people are busy. They've got lives. They've got things to do. They don't have time to watch Peter on YouTube and on Facebook. But I did want to come on here and give a very candid account. And I'm so happy I did. And so many of you guys gave such great feedback to me today. So thank you. And also, this was coffee talk. So we got to talk amongst each other. My friends from long and far came in today. Eric Grinnell graced us with his presence. I see someone else in here who hasn't said hi yet. Hello, how are you? I like you. You're a really nice guy, Mr. M. I love you, Gina. I love you so much. Thank you. You guys are awesome. So I guess that's it. I don't know. I could sit on here for another hour and plug Lemos crystals, and I'm sure that would be, something that you would just love to hear, right? We are carrying candles, essential oils, high grade essential oils, as high grade as the two biggest essential oils in the world. I said that 1,000 times. If there's anything you ever need or want, please feel free to reach out and contact me, message me. If you know somehow that, if anybody knows a freaking 1-800 number to Facebook, please let me know. Please. And this is my plea before I get off. This is my plea to you, Facebook, or any subsidiaries or individuals who are part of Facebook or the algorithms and what they happen. Please contact me by phone. Let's talk. Let's figure this out. Let's work it out. I love Facebook. I don't want to leave Facebook. I don't want to have my account disabled. I don't. But I've gotten to the point where I have no other recourse because I don't have the power you have. All the balls are in your court. I'm just a little Joe. There's nothing I can do. And what I got dinged for or restricted for, I'm just going to say the word, I don't care, was not appropriate, even by your terms of service. And I would be happy for you to explain to me and say that it was, and that's cool. Let's agree to disagree if that's the case. But let's work it out, because I'm not a bad guy. And I'm probably not the only one that's ever come on and made a video like this or has pled about something. But I'm at the point now where I'm actually looking for other outlets. I'm good for you. I bring in engagement. I bring in community. Go look at the group Lobby Lizard. If you are someone from Facebook watching this video, go look at the group Lobby Lizard right now. Look how that group is bringing people together. And if you haven't joined already, join it, please. Anybody watching the group Lobby Lizard. We're naming the little creatures. It's a free service. No charge whatsoever. We're all having fun. If I go down, that group, it will stay up because I think we have another admin in there. And I thank God I have admins all in all the groups because I don't want my friends to suffer because of me. But there's a lot of groups that I admin as well. I started a group over 15 years ago that has 11,000 people in it. I have 2 other admins in there, so it'll stay up, thank God. But what if I didn't? Are all these things taken into consideration or not? I come to you with love. I come to you with peace. I come to you pleading to hear my case and give me due process. The same due process I'm sure you would want for yourself and your families. I've always thought of this app as being the premium app, the best. I've always loved Facebook. I love Meta. Never had a problem. I know how to navigate it. It's very simple to use. I love the features. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys have something on my account that has me flagged so that everything I do comes up being bad. I don't know. But if that's the case, call me, message me, email me, give me an email, even an email to email you. I will email you. I'll take the time to write a book to email you back and explain, and we can email back 3 times. That's all, I promise. No more than 3. You email me, I email you, you email me back. You're the judge, jury, and I'm not going to say that word. You're the judge and jury. You can do what you want to do because you're in charge. I'm not. So thank you guys for all being here. I see you guys talking amongst each other. What'd you guys say? Anything cool? Anything that I have to see? Oh my gosh, look at this dialogue. I have never had one live feed with this much dialogue. The pain away was great. Awesome. Gina the roller. I love it. I love feedback. Put that in Lemos Crystal's private group as long as it's up. David's a moderator in there too, so that group could stay up as well. Anyway, Terry, he is going in my prayers. Huh? What's going on here? Who? I know him well enough to tell his son he wants all the energies and prayers he can get his son keys. Oh my. Okay, Terry. All right. I love you guys so much, and I subscribe to Eric because my heart went out to the cause. If you can, please subscribe to Eric Grinnell, to help with his situation and his son, with his son. But I am not going to talk about anything that has to do with anything medical because I can't. I'm not a physician. I don't give medical advice whatsoever. I can't even give you advice on how to save money on pharmaceutical medications. So I'm not saying anything. Let's just leave it like that. So we will definitely say a prayer. Yes, absolutely, Terry. Thank you. You a good soul, Peter. Thanks, Sherry. I try to be. I think I'm a good soul too. I do. But I'm no better than anybody else. You know, I remember when I was a little boy, and I just said this on another live feed. I'm on live feed high right now, okay? I did a live on YouTube, and I was explaining how, I think it was Reagan. I'm old. Yeah, I'm old. Some people say I look younger. That's a good thing. But Reagan or Bush, one of them, was getting off of Air Force One. And I was a little boy, and the president got off the most amazing plane in the world. Now I guess it's even more amazing, right? Okay, the most amazing plane in the entire world. And as he was walking off that plane, I said, "Oh, Daddy, Air Force One, that's the president. Oh my gosh." And I was starstruck. I was in awe. I was like, wow, this is the greatest thing ever. It was like a celebrity times a million. And my dad flipped my attention really quick. My dad was a hard ass. He flipped my attention really quick. And he said, "Son," he said, "that man puts his pants on the same way you do. And don't you ever forget it." He goes, "He is no better than you, but you are no better than him either." And I won't tell you what political affiliation my father was, but, you know, that didn't matter. That wasn't his point. His point was that it doesn't matter who the president is. It doesn't matter who the celebrity is, Lady Gaga, whatever. They put their pants on. Well, she might put a dress on, whatever. Elton John, whatever. It doesn't matter. They put their pants on the same way we do. Nobody is better than anyone else. I am no better than anybody watching this feed, whether you're watching it live or whether you're watching the replay or whether you're being a huge lobby lizard. I am no better than anyone else, but neither are you. We are all one equal temper. That is it. That's from a poem. That's not original. That's from a poem. I forget who wrote it. Byron. I don't remember. From college, my degree's in psychology. It said, "We are all one equal temper of human existence." That's all I can remember. So you can go to Dr. Google and it'll tell you it was. I think it was Lord Byron, but I can't remember. It might have been Walt Whitman. I don't know. I can't remember offhand. But anyway, that being said, and all the preaching and everything, this was a good video. If you're catching this just at the end, I would go and rewatch this from the beginning. The great dialogue between friends, great dialogue between the community, a lot of interaction. And you know, another thing too, guys, you can tell a lot about people by the ones that you see and you don't see. You can tell a lot about people by silence. Silence speaks very, very, very loud. Silence is one of the loudest of all. So a man's character is judged by silence sometimes. Sometimes it's those who say nothing. And other times there are people like me that will say everything under the sun, and people tell me to stick a shoe in my mouth and shut up. And I get that too. I do. I understand. I guess that's just not the cookie cutter mold that I was made. Peter Lemos, born on June 4th, 1972. I was made with a different cookie cutter. I just believe in telling the truth. I believe in being honest. I believe in being candid, but I also believe in being kind and not being hurtful or harmful. And that's why I'm pleading to Facebook, to this platform, to please take a closer look at my account, and not just my profile, but go and look at what I'm doing in the community. Go look at Crystal Connection, the group Crystal Connection. Go look at the group Lobby Lizard. Go look at the group Re-Rock Collective. Go look at the other group, Tori Amos and Fans, that I have 11,000 members in there that I started 15 years ago. Go look at those. Those all helped you. Those all helped your platform. Why would you want to get rid of me? Especially over the reason why you claim. And now, I gotta show you guys. If it doesn't cut the feed off, I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what it says when I go into my profile. So, that's exactly what I get right there when I go into my thing. Right there, you're seeing it backwards. That's exactly what I get. And again, I'm not doing this to bash Facebook. This is what I get. Because I repeatedly did not follow the rules. Okay, explain to me how I repeatedly not followed rules when I hardly ever even go on here. Is it because I post about controversial things? Is it because I post sometimes about religious things? Is it because sometimes I post about politics? Is that it? Because if it is, just tell me and I'll stop. It's that simple. We can fix it. Just tell me and I'll stop. I'm shocked that I'm still alive. Facebook, congratulations. Hats off to you. I love it because right now you're showing integrity, and there's 8 people and probably another 18 outside watching this live feed. So thank you. I'm sorry for my dry mouth from my medication. But like I said before, Facebook, I do apologize if I did do anything wrong, whatever it is, but please let me know. You're saying I did repeated things. What were they? What were the repetitive things? What were they? Please tell me. I can't fix something that I don't know. So if you're telling me I'm doing something wrong, how am I supposed to fix it? If you don't tell me, but throw this thing on my profile, telling me that my account is at risk of being restricted and or suspended or disabled? I'm a paying subscriber. There's a legal contract here. Money's being exchanged both ways. I used to be monetized for my content. I was making money from Facebook. I pay to be a verified subscriber. That little blue check mark, that'll probably end up being gone soon. My ability to be monetized on Peter Lemos is gone. And then what's really odd and awkward, and I know I'm not going to say the word, but blanking myself in the foot right now by saying this. But when you go to my page, when I go to my page, it says my account status is good, in great health. How is that so? How could they're connected? Your main account is connected to your page. How can my page be in great health and my personal page be in jeopardy? And there's no way to reach you. And yes, I have filed tickets. Yes, I have gone and spent hours on chat with people from foreign countries that barely understand what I'm writing in English. And that is not to be racist. I'm going to put a disclaimer to that. So, let me know what I'm doing if anybody watches this, or if it's not removed in its entirety. I am very proud, though, that Facebook at least gives us the freedom of speech to be able to be on a platform talking about the platform. But I love my friends, and I'm going to leave it with that. I love you guys very much, and I appreciate you. And whether I stay here or not, whether I'm booted or not, I will never close this account, ever. So if it's closed, it will never be me. But I will definitely migrate to YouTube, and I'm on TikTok, and I'm on the other ones, and you know my website's lemoscrystals.com. Very simple. You can always get a hold of me there. All the socials are right on the website. I don't like giving out my personal phone number, but my email is pslconnect@gmail.com. pslconnect@gmail.com. You can either rewatch, or you can write that down if you want to contact me for anything. Hi, Linda. Hi, beautiful. How are you? Hi, Lee. Yeah, that's my point, Lee. So it would be nice to talk to a human. It would be nice to talk to somebody where, and I understand they've got millions and millions of members on. I understand their dilemma too. They're overwhelmed. I get it. They're even deleting live videos after 30 days because they probably don't have the storage space. So I get it. I understand, and I am empathetic to the cause that of what Facebook has to, of course, the overload that they have. But I'm not on here doing anything horrible. I'm a little Christian boy. I'm a little truth teller. I am very bold, and yes, maybe I am a little candid. But you know what? I have heart, Facebook. I have heart. I love you. Love me back, please. Don't take me away from my friends. That scares the shit out of me. Don't take me away from my friends. Show some kind of decency, and please contact me somehow. However you want to. I just gave my email address. And besides, you guys know everything anyway. With that, I'm done. I sound like I'm being a preacher, and I'm not trying to. This should be Sunday, right? Maybe we'll do this tomorrow on another platform or here, whatever. They took my account. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have a friend who is permabanned that actually got his account back, which gave me hope, because I was thinking if that would happen, then there's a chance. He did get his account back 3 months later, though. For someone like me, it's devastating, though. This is what Facebook may or may not understand. For the little Joe, they can't afford to go a week without their live sales feeds. They can't afford it. I'm not Mark Zuckerberg or one of the executives that run this app. And I know I'm really putting myself into deep, I'm putting my shoes in deep stuff here. But look, if you have a heart at all, if you care, please look out for the little guy too. That's all. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm just asking for what's fair. Nothing more. Just fair. I want same treatment as everyone else. And if I deserve to be in trouble, and you tell me that and that's your final decision, you are the judge, jury, and whatever. I will bow to that and say, okay, I accept it. I may not agree with it, but I'll accept it because I'm not in charge. I don't own Facebook. So it's not my place. So I have to agree with your decision, and I will, even if it is to remove me. But I might not agree with it. I will deal with it, though. And my friends will, too. Oh, my gosh. What are you doing putting your phone number up there? Lisa, what are you doing? No, Lisa, please don't put those numbers up there. No. I went through Google, and they were all scams. Oh, no. Please don't try to contact Facebook via, and I'm not asking anyone to advocate for me either. Ooh, no. Don't you dare advocate for me at all, in any way, at all. Please stay safe. And do not Google Facebook's phone number. I did that and got hacked. It goes to hackers. They put numbers that they claim to be the real number for Facebook. That is not true. That is false information. Lisa, no, I love you to death, girl, but no. No. As a matter of fact, I want to delete those comments. No. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. I did that, and I'm telling you, it doesn't. It goes to some people in the Middle East and stuff, and they literally had asked for my ISP, and that's the point I got suspicious. I was like, once they asked for the ISP address, I'm thinking, whoa, wait. Facebook already knows that. I know they know that. Because if you try to create another account, they know the ISP address. I tried to create another account, not a fake one, under my name, using a different email. Here's another story. I'll tell you this really quick. Again, I'm just digging my hole deeper. But I tried to create another account with an Outlook email, and I put Peter Lemos. I put my same date of birth, the truth. I did not lie. I did not create a fake account. It was not fake at all whatsoever. And after hitting the button, and I have a friend who can testify to this because they witnessed it with me, hitting the button, going to activate that account because I thought that this one might be in jeopardy, just so I could stay connected with my friends. It popped up and it said, this account has been disabled. Brand new email, brand new everything. And it says, because it has a restriction. How did the new Peter Lemos account get disabled for having a restriction when it isn't even an account yet? I was just creating it. That's what makes me think this one's in jeopardy, guys. But see, Facebook and I are now in a legal contract because money has been exchanged between us. And that's why I think, this is my opinion, that they have to do things methodically and they have to take steps. They're basically phasing me out. And that's what I saw with the second account that happened. They slowly nick you until they can nix you. Now I've said too much. How does that song go? Now I've said too much, or now I went too far, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Sure got a lot of new faces in here, though, today. That's, thank you. That helped the algorithms. I don't know how much it's going to matter. I'm proud of Facebook, though, that they even allowed at least, I think at one point there were 11 people in here, and there had to be at least 50 people come in and out through here. I am honored and I am impressed by you, Facebook. The most people I've ever had in a room at any one time when I was selling was 69. I remember that number because it's pretty easy to remember. 69, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. I had 69 people actively buying in my room. I was so busy, and I had an assistant, thank God. This was out of the house that I sold to my aunt, so it was over there in another area where I was selling from. We had a whole room set up with tables. There were 69 people. That's the most that I have ever had. I'm not a numbers counter, though. I don't care. Like, for me, right now it says 8. I don't care if it says 8 or if it says 80 or if it says 800. When you're a seller, the important part is selling. So as long as you're selling, that's all that matters. I would rather have 6 people in my feed purchasing than 68 people in my feed sitting there singing Kumbaya. Not that I don't care or that I'm heartless, but as a seller, you're there to sell. You're there to earn money. So the numbers really don't matter to me. The people do. Those 800 people all matter to me, but having 800 people isn't important to me. Not at all. A lot of people will be like, oh, he had 40 people today. Oh, she only had 6. Oh, I don't get caught up in that. And I've always believed in quality over quantity anyway. Always. I would much rather have quality over quantity on almost anything that I touch, possess, own, whatever. Hi, Liz. Liz, you're way late to the show, honey. way late to the show. I would recommend that you watch the feed from the beginning and see if it stays up. But I love you guys. Take care. This has been a wonderful session. I love you guys so much. I just want you to know that, and oh my gosh, it's not an hour. I gotta wait another 20 seconds though before we close, or even maybe a little longer. I am so thankful that my friends and that a lot of very big names in the community, Eric, I saw someone else come in. I saw a couple people come in that did not say hello, but Eric, Mina's here. See, Linda's here. Laura's here. Lisa's here. Our new friends here. I can only see so many up at the top, but it is definitely quantity over quality for me, and it always will be. I love you guys. Get going. My throat's getting dry. This darn new medication is making my mouth and throat really dry. And they said that's the number one reason for rot. But I don't have bad hygiene with my oral hygiene. But the number one reason for, my dentist told me this. I take a medication, which I'm not going to say the name of it, but it causes dry mouth. And so he said that that's the reason that my teeth are rotting. And I'm only 53. I'm not ready for walking around with no teeth. It's just not an option. So I'm gonna have to figure something out somehow. I don't know. If any of you guys are out there are millionaires and could, want to, no, I'm just kidding. No, we could, no. That was a joke, because God knows that would be the next violation. Yeah, Liz, you're way late. I'm jumping off right now, girlfriend. Rewatch the feed because it was a really good one. Get a new route. No, yeah, you know what, Laura? Yeah, I don't really want to discuss anything like that right now, and I don't really want you to either. Maybe delete your comment. I know things about that kind of thing, that VPN and all that stuff, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because to me, if I'm really not wanted in a place, as much as I love it, and as much as I love you guys, if I'm not welcome on that platform, I'm gonna go elsewhere. But once this creator blows up, they can be like, oh, we let that guy go? Now he's the Justin Bieber of, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be the Justin Bieber of creators. But I am a good orator, I think. Partially. I'm not trying to brag, but I think I'm a good orator. I think I get my points across pretty well for all the ADD that I do deal with, and the mental illness that I do deal with. And also it's very important. I'm gonna just go off on a tangent just for a second. It's very important to be out about your mental health, guys. Don't be in the closet about it. If you had a broken arm, you're not gonna try to be in the closet about that. I'm not giving medical advice either. All I'm saying is that we need to stop the stigma. We need to end the stigma of mental illness. Everybody at one point in their life has depression, anxiety, stress, whatever. Everybody does. We all deal with it at some point or another. And to be out about it makes the stigma less powerful. And the stigma tends to start to disappear. And it has no more power over us. And that's the great thing, is taking away the power of darkness and allowing the light to come through. So yes, I have mental illness. Yes, I have mental health issues. Yes, I'm out about it, and I don't care. And that's okay. And if you like me for it, or if you don't like me for it, or if you want to judge me, go ahead. That's your right too. I'll talk to you guys all later. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Be good to one another. I hope I see you again on another live feed in the future on Facebook. We'll see. I'm proud of Facebook, though. I'm proud of them either way for letting this feed even go on the entire time. Thank you.